So here we have all four. 1, 2, 3, 4. No dramas at all. You just got to remember to pull them up, hold the shaft and do up the nuts as you go. Otherwise, being lock nuts, they'll only tighten so far. You won't lose the nuts because you've still got these, but it's better to have them tight. I've got a few little touch-ups to do here, but it's no big deal. So next on the list is the big feet, footses. There's the original feet, standard feet that come with the vehicle. We always had these on, three of these, the old ones, and this is a new one. We broke one last time when we were over in South Australia and managed to pick one up in Adelaide. So didn't have to paint that one. These have been painted. Those were black, but have been, as I said, painted with silver frost. This is the grease I use. This is actually the same grease as used in the jacket systems for the springs and so on. But you could use any grease. It doesn't have to be anything special. So I didn't have grease in them originally, but I put it in there just to keep them lubricated so they're easier to pull up and down. I will spray a bit of silica in here as well just to make them a bit easier. So I'll get set up for the other ones and we'll keep going. We have the first one done, the bottom section. I took some pictures of before I pulled them apart, which is always good if you're not too sure how it goes. So the big washer goes on the outside. I'll put a little washer in between those two because they could come in contact. Other little washer this side, and then the big washer here, and I'll put on a new, and these are 10mm Nylox, these 10mm. This one over here is 13mm. So do them up nice and tight. I'm not 100% sure what this little bit here is for. If anyone can tell me, I'd appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 on one side and 2 on the other side and see if I can work it out during installation. I'd say it's probably to hold these up when they're in the upright position, because Gulfstream gets you to wind these back out once up, and there's a little lip that they sit on, which I'll show you when I install it. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go. So there we have all 4 on. As mentioned, I've done 2 one way and 2 the other, as you can see up there, 2 one way, 2 the other. So I'll find out what this little flappy bit is here. I'm not really sure what it is. In the meantime, I've had a nice strong coffee. Anyone knows me knows that I do, or am a bit partial to a very strong black with no sugar. Yes, that's right, no sugar. Being a diabetic, I'm not really meant to have sugar, so I wean myself off it. And I'll tell you what, coffee untainted with milk or sugar is pretty damn good. Anyway, so that's where we're at the moment. I'll start putting one in and we'll go from there. Here we have the left front. So it bolts back onto there, and that little shelf I was talking about there, so Gulfstream gets you to wind them out and it sits on that, so there's no chance of falling down, which is pretty handy because I have seen them fall down on some vans from time to time. So Gulfstream makes sure that that doesn't happen. Anyway, here's the 2, the one of each side, one of each part. That this one's at the back and this one's at the front. So if it's in its park position like that, it's on an angle. If it's in the park position like that, it's not in an angle. So I'm sort of thinking that possibly this one is the one that goes on the left front. That's my guess anyway. So we'll fit her up and we shall see if I'm right. We have it in the fixed position, left hand front. I'm glad I didn't put the mirror in the way because it wouldn't sit quite as well as that, I don't think, but that sits really quite nicely. Yeah, I think I don't mind that at all. So we'll drop it down and we'll do something else as well. Something else that people don't realise is that, contrary to belief, don't stick them straight down, because put them on an angle, because if you have them straight down, the van's still going to do this. Put them on the angle and there's less chance. Simple tip. So hopefully that'll be fine. So that's the stabiliser legs all done. Job I've been wanting to do for a long time, but anyway, they've come up pretty nice. Very happy with them indeed. The grey looks nice, blends in well with everything else. Colour's a very important thing. It's got to look good as well as work. Anyway, the other really good thing about pulling them apart and doing that is putting that grease in that little springed area. It makes them a lot easier to use. I will screw a little bit of silicone around where the red handle goes onto it, because that needs a little bit of a lubricant as well. So it makes it a lot easier to pull them out, and they don't jam and stick and be a pain in the butt. You know how it is. Anyway, that's all for this video. Anything you want to see or want to have a look at, or want me to explain, or whatever, just give us a ring, give us a yell, give us a call, give us a yodel on the YouTube as a message, or even on the Facebook page, and I'll try and help you as much as I can. Cheers.